Poverty porn.
Poverty porn.
It was poverty porn.
Poverty porn.
It's a phrase you've probably heard from the mainstream media countless times. It's been used to describe shows such as Can't Pay Will Take It Away.
The family are now homeless.
Benefit Street.
Unemployed.
And Benefits Britain.
He's been on the sick for 3 years.
But how do the audience really feel about this genre of television?
Hi, I'm Fran and I'm 20.
My name's Hannah and I am 20 years old.
Hi, I'm Kieran, I'm 20 years old.
My name is Lana and I'm 21.
My name's Lily and I'm 23.
I'm Loz and I'm 22.
Hi, I'm Max and I'm 20.
I asked these 7 wonderful people to sit down in front of this rather questionable background and react to a bunch of clips taken from TV shows that have been branded as poverty porn. The first one being Can't Pay Will Take It Away. This show follows High Court enforcement officers as they execute High Court writs across England and Wales on those in financial difficulty. Here's what they thought.
They have a High Court writ to evict a single mother from her home.
The lady living here has been living here for 2.5 years. She had 2 children at that time.
2 children? Oh, I feel bad already.
In December.
5 months.
Yeah, plus a bit more, he said.
She owes
They're evicting her because she hasn't... £6,000?
But today, Paul and the team are not here to collect the debt. They are here to evict her.
Hello, is that the Weddies?
Yeah.
Your property's being repossessed today, I'm afraid.
No, I have an eviction notice to come through.
The matter's been transferred to the High Court. When it gets transferred to the High Court, you do not get a letter, I'm afraid.
Wait, that's a real thing? They like skip the eviction notice?
Are you near?
That's disgusting.
Open the house.
Open the house. Look, let's talk to you.
Louise has been hiding in an upstairs bedroom for the past 50 minutes.
She's in the house.
Oh, I feel bad.
She's in there. Yeah, I'm listening. Louise.
Yeah, can you come in?
Yeah.
Louise knew she was going to be evicted.
This is my colleague Paul.
But not today.
That's actually so scary.
And Paul must now break the bad news.
Louise, just sit down a second. I'll explain the situation to you.
Girl, you can come down if you want.
Oh, she's got small children.
This county court action has been changed to the High Court, so there's no notice. We just turn up as you find them.
I don't know how people can do this.
Obviously, because David said, oh, you can stay and you'll get an eviction letter. And that will give you...
And her kids are like in the room too.
I'm Louise's stepfather as such.
Okay. We have a repossession order to take possession of the place today. In practical terms, is there somewhere she can stay tonight and or whatever?
Yeah, obviously that's my absolute first priority is obviously the Louise and the children.
At least they're being sympathetic.
Louise says her problems started 10 months ago, after the council cut the benefits she used to pay the rent.
You've not paid the rent for a while?
I've had trouble with HM Revenue, accusing me of having someone else live here.
Oh, right.
They
Yeah.
were we're suspending your payment.
Right.
I mean, I work part-time, and it's not just £50, I'm talking about £400 a month. I was without.
I've been in a similar situation, like, it's messed up, like, especially like for the kids, considering she's a single mom by the looks of it.
We'll have the keys. Today we've got someone who's very emotional. It's a very distressing situation. It just needs a slight change in the rules to make it work properly.
The family are now homeless.
I don't like how they've got this all on camera.
Those who have been made homeless, those authorities need to deal with that situation. It needs to be done really smartly. Said now everybody's got to run around like lunatics to try and sort out a problem that's been created by other people.
The number I've given you, my phone number, it's on all the time. We're going to go now.
Right, okay.
We'll come back at 4 o'clock.
Okay, all right.
Thank you very much. This goes beyond the bounds of the official repossession. I'm not going to stand by here and see the woman harassed and her stuff dumped in the street. It just doesn't happen. Not with this team. I would never allow it.
You can tell he actually cares.
Louise's stepdad is helping her and her children to pack some belongings for the night.
Good time is all I say on that.
What's the story so far then?
Right, Basildon Council Hall. I've got a temporary accommodation for us at Hotel on the other side of Basildon. Obviously, being a hotel, you know, with 2 children, how can somebody be expected to live like that? She's got washing to do, you know, she's sort of feed and dress them, take them to school and such, like. Just, you cannot live in a hotel room, simple as that.
A hotel on the other side of Basildon, like he said, the kids have got to go to school, so that's going to make travel so much harder, especially if the school was originally around the corner or whatever. Yeah, it's just, you feel really sympathetic towards her.
3 hours after starting, the eviction is complete.
It's a shame. It's 2 little kids, lovely kids.
God, they're carrying everything out.
There is.
Louise must wait to hear if she will be given a more permanent home.
So, what did they think? Would they watch it again?
I don't feel as if I'd watch that show. I don't understand how shows like that are produced in the first place, let alone have like a recurring viewer base, and you know, I imagine it's probably a long-running show because I've heard of it for a while now.
Yeah, I love this show. It's because it makes me feel better. It gets, like, the whole little storytelling of it is really good and it keeps people hooked on it.
I don't know, I really enjoy it. Like, there were moments where I felt quite sad, but I actually still enjoy watching it and seeing how, like, other people actually live. I definitely would watch more. Like, I just think it makes good TV at the end of the day, really.
No, I don't like watching those shows. I think it's kind of, to me it feels like it's kind of exploiting them.
Well, I enjoy watching it. I think it's good TV.
I don't like watching it. I don't like seeing people go through that because, you know, that was once nearly a reality for me. I was on benefits and there was like a thing that we went through where we might get kicked out of our homes and like might have to go into childcare and things like that. So it's not something that I like watching.
It is bad that there is part of me that does enjoy it. It's not something I've ever seen before, so it's quite interesting to like see the scenario and see the process, because I don't think if you hadn't seen it you wouldn't know exactly how it worked.
Can't Pay Will Take It Away is just one of the many shows on TV that's been branded as being poverty porn. Another notorious poverty porn show is Channel 4's Benefit Street, which was first broadcast in 2014 and went on to have a second series in 2015. I showed my participants a clip of White D, one of the focus figures of the docuseries, and asked what they thought about her.
Because that's what type of person I am.
It sounds bad to say, but you can kind of see why she's on benefits.
I mean, she seems like a caring maternal figure.
Loud, quite proud, in my opinion. She looks quite proud. This is going to sound mean, but dirty.
And I didn't love the smoking in the house. That just gives me it gives you an impression.
Looking at her house and the way she used dressed, I know that you shouldn't judge, but being in your pyjamas in broad daylight, I know that it's supposed to be in your bedroom, and to me that's not where you should wear your pyjamas.
I think she's hilarious, but she's also a bit of a slum, if I can say that.
White D's not the only character on Benefit Street. Meet Fungi and Danny.
Danny's getting ready to go out to work with Fungi.
What's he doing?
What they say on the internet, yeah, that you can buy magic bag foil. I've only been shoplifting for the last 2 years. I used to
shoplifting
at the house of my dreams. I had my job, I had my money, I had my car, I had everything I needed. I was happy as fucking Larry. Me being fucking me like a dickhead. Fuck everything up in the long run. But
why is he admitting to being a shoplifter?
There you fucking go. You walk into a shop with that now, yeah? You fill out with fucking a £2,000 coat or whatever you fucking want. You'll walk out the shop and you're coming out with no alarms going off.
That's crazy. I didn't even know you could do that.
Nice G-Star jackets.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
We need to get out of town now. We need to get out of town.
There's a woman and a geezer chasing me at the bullring. They give up in the end. But I run for a fucking good 10, 15 minutes before they give up.
Look over there.
No shame.
How much you can give me?
Well, in there I got about 250. The £100 each, selling 50 quid each. Got 4 jackets, so about 250.
Come on. Yeah, I'll pay. Oh, yeah, just get on.
How are they going to get the little tag off, security tag?
all that red stuff's ink. But as long as you attack the alarm from this side, yeah? And the ink has a popped.
This is part of James down the street. As in, this is how we got to earn our money. When me and him work together, they're always brilliant, always good. Because I earn my 20 or 30 quid, and yeah, it is. Fucking got the 100 quid, you know what I mean? But it's like, he looks at it, I'm earning my money, he's earning his money, so it goes straight down the middle.
That's so not right.
Pass that back. We'll go and get this in the car.
This guy is one of the best shoplifters I've ever met in my life.
How many shoplifters do you know?
Did you get there, son?
Hold on to that. Back to me.
That is naughty. That is very naughty.
So, quite a shocking clip, I'm sure you'll agree. But what did they think?
I think they're idiots. I don't feel sorry for them at all. Like they could go into a job centre, get their own job and earn money the right way.
I'm angry. I feel a bit angry because I want those clothes, but I still have to pay for them.
I'm really surprised they were allowed to film them or willingly film them shoplift.
It's really clever, but like, it's not worth it. That guy only got 40 quid from like stealing a couple of jackets, and that's like a criminal record. I don't think 40 quid's worth a criminal record.
He's obviously, I guess, in a situation where he hasn't got a choice. So that's like, well, this is what I've got to do to make money.
The show kind of makes me want to hate them, but in reality, like, I know that they're just like shoplifting and stuff to make money to get by, to like, you know, pay for food and stuff.
The phrase poverty porn is thrown around quite often in mainstream media, but I wanted to know, would my participants brand these shows as poverty porn?
I would brand it as poverty porn because there could be so many people who are watching it who are rich, let's say, and they can get enjoyment out of it, and that is literally what I think the word porn is, like, you associate it with that. It just shows that someone can be watching it for their enjoyment rather than the people on the screen.
I feel disgusted that it's a genre. I don't understand how people can like actively go out and watch it and enjoy it.
I know some of these people are going through like quite hard situations, and you know, obviously it's quite traumatic for them, but at the end of the day we are just watching television. It's not as if, you know, I think the word poverty porn is quite dramatic.
Most of the audience is probably in a better off place than them, so I would say it is poverty porn.
I would class it as poverty porn only because I think people enjoy watching other people suffer, not in a bad way, but I just think people like to see how other people live.
I think I would brand it as poverty porn because it's sort of, I don't want to say glamorising poverty, but it's sort of bringing light to it but making it so that everyone kind of wants to be part of that.
I don't think it's necessarily moral, but it does make interesting TV, and I think that is what makes people want to watch it, because it's so fascinating.
So you've heard what they think, but what do you think? As this style of show becomes increasingly popular, I'm sure we can expect to see much more of it over the coming years. But how far can broadcasters push it before it just becomes immoral?